So recently there is a new worm called Shai-Hulud which has emerged in the JavaScript ecosystem. And this is the CEO of Replit who posted something yesterday on X. So Vibe Coders head up, Shai-Hulud is a new worm in the JavaScript world that secretly steals your credentials. So there is a new worm that secretly steals all the credentials from your development environment. So let me explain what exactly this worm is. So npm is a registry where you can find all the packages. So we as a developer, we rely on npm. This is a registry where we can find all the packages we need. For example, I can search for any package like HTTP. Now, let us take example of this first package. So this is a package called HTTP proxy agent. Now there are different versions of this package. The current version is 7.0.2. Now let me explain you what exactly this Shai-Hulud virus is. So suppose you have HTTP proxy agent, and for this package we have different versions, like first version can be 7.0.2, another can be 7.0.3, 7.0.4 and so on. Now for each package there is a moderator. There is a person who actually manages these packages. Basically they are responsible for publishing new versions. Now in Shai-Hulud, what actually happens is that a hacker gets credentials of the person who manages these packages. Now they will push new versions for this package. Suppose the latest version was 7.0.3. Now hacker gets credentials of the person who manages these packages, and they will push a new version called 7.0.4. Now in that 7.0.4 package, there is a script. So this script, basically this is a malicious script. Now this script will be present in your development environment, and they will basically steal all the credentials from your development environment, like API keys for different LLM applications like ChatGPT, Gemini, or database, or some tokens. But the real problem is not just this. There is much more bigger problem. Now this is a worm. Now this can spread. So basically, suppose there is a new version and you basically update your package. Let's suppose you have version 7.0.2, and as soon as you see a new version 7.0.3, you will update the package. Now when you update the package, this worm will get installed in your development environment and your API keys will be risked. But not only that, now there are millions of developers who install the package, and all the credentials from all the developers get stolen. Now in your development environment, you also have other packages that depend on this package. For example, you might have a package X that depends on this package in your development environment. Now what this worm does is that it will inject malicious code on the other package as well. Now it will inject worm on that X package as well, and that X package can also steal the credentials from a development environment and make public to the people. And basically to mitigate this issue, what Replit has done is that they've patched their development environments and released a free scanner for deployments. So basically what Replit does is that they will block all the malicious scripts, and they will also make the deployment safer. So